Alright guys, so today I have a very important video for you guys. I've actually been hiding this for a while, and pretty much no one actually in the SMA industry really knows about this. And once you do find this out, then you're pretty much gonna unlock the cheat codes SMA, because I have seen way too many guys literally lock themselves in the room for years on end, get no results, join courses, and then I actually tell them this one thing I'm gonna actually tell you guys in the video, which literally no one else knows about, and it's also the easiest thing as well. And then they hit like 5k month to 30k month in literally 30 days, and also a bunch of other results I can show you guys right now. A lot of you guys might think, oh, SMA is all about hard work and all this stuff, right? But it's actually really not. And a lot of gurus will say, oh, it's all about hard work, specifically like Charlie Morgan or all these other guys will tell you, oh yeah, it's all about hard work. But in reality, it's actually about learning the right information and actually networking. So this is actually the main thing we can cover today. So let me actually show you guys a quick diagram. So on the right, we have the Chad SMA networker, and on the left, we have the SMA monk motor. Now, I'm actually kind of a fan of monk mode, to be honest, but I don't like the whole entire principles of it because it actually kind of denotes the fact of networking. And when you do monk mode, it's like people just think, oh, you're not going to talk to anyone, you're just going to isolate and do all this crazy stuff, right? I actually don't like to do that. When I was in my nightmare mode about 2 years ago when I first started my agency, like I said, broke my girlfriend, didn't see anyone, all that stuff, but I also talked to people online and I was networking with them, right? That's actually how I scaled so fast. This is actually the secret. So I'm actually going to show you guys a few stories and exactly how to network, what to do, what this even means by networking. And also, if you don't know this, you're literally going to waste years and years of life. If you can't literally spend like 5-10 minutes just listening to this, you're literally going to waste like years of life, and you're just going to waste all your time in SMA and probably never actually make it. Let's actually get into the video. So what actually happened with this guy? So this guy's named Marco. He was actually in a course, right? He did the whole monk mode, didn't talk to anyone, didn't network for literally 12 months, right? He joined a course that I also joined. You guys obviously know that one. And he only was hitting, he was at like $0 a month after 12 months, right? Super shitty mindset, didn't talk to anyone, all this stuff. He actually joined the mentorship, started networking with my guys, and then literally went from 0 to 5k month in 2 months. And then once he actually networked and actually met up with guys in person, then he went from 5k month to 30k month in 30 days. So this is literally the secret of it. And this is also the exact same thing I did as well. When I actually went traveling with Nick and Jordan back in the day, you guys obviously know that, when I went to Greece and Portugal, where you guys saw the Charlie Morgan interview, which I actually really achieved all through my mentor actually. I actually scaled because of networking, right? I literally lived in villas with Nick and Jordan. I started traveling after I dropped university. I started traveling, and that's actually how I did it, right? Similar to Keenan as well. Keenan also joined about like 4 or 5 different courses, and he was making 7k month after about a year in SMA. And then he literally went from 7k month to 47k month in 30 days after networking, right? After getting me as a mentor and networking with me, and also hanging out with my other friends in Dubai, who I actually introduced him to, and also just a bunch of other people, right? So the more that you can network, and when I actually say networking, like what does this actually mean, right? So let me actually bring you guys back to this analogy. So here we have the SMA monk motor, he doesn't talk to anyone, and here we have the Chad SMA networker. What's the actual difference? So this person here is actually going to be literally talking to everyone, learning all the new strategies, learning all the new mindsets, learning all the new hiring methods, all that stuff. For example, I actually hosted a client retreat in Greece, and Marco actually came along with Keenan and Kiwa and a bunch of other guys like Owen. I actually scaled Owen from 0 to 20k month in 30 days, which I'll show you guys later on as well. Pretty much what happened is Marco came into the event making 5k per month, and then he literally started living with us for a week, right? In Greece, in this fucking crazy 10-bedroom villa, right? What happened is he scaled his SMA from 5k month to 32k month in 30 days after living with us, because the mindset shifts, because of the hiring processes that we did, because the average methods that we did, and also because the paid ad system we did as well, right? So I literally showed him how to do that in person, right? I could show him online, but he didn't really take action on that. After he got to me in person, I showed him how to do everything. Then that's actually how he scaled super fast. Similar to Keenan as well, I was literally like networking as well, and then we literally pulled to my penthouse in Dubai, and we started hanging out, and he literally income exploded. They cash collected like 13k in the first 3 days. The first 72 hours of getting to Dubai, they cash collected 13k, right? So just because of networking with me and all that stuff, right? I could tell you guys all the secrets, but it's like, and I am right now, but it's like, you guys need to understand that networking is literally the only thing that's actually going to get you there. Now, I'm actually going to show you guys more examples of here, what I actually mean by this. So you guys obviously know Jordan. I actually went on the Greece trip with, right? Greece and Portugal about 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. And now Jordan's actually doing 500k per month. Just because I'm surrounded by that type of energy and actually around him, I'm going to make way more money because it literally just opens up your mind, right? For example, if you go on one of these trips with me, like Keenan and Kiwa and Marco did, and Owen and Zeke and all these other guys, right? If you're making like 5k month getting into these trips, and then you just hang out with guys who are doing like 30k month, 50k month, 100k month, you're obviously going to explode your fucking income, right? This is literally the secret. And I'm tired of people like Charlie Morgan or other guys telling you, oh, you should do monk mode, don't talk to anyone, just don't learn anything, just do hard work for like literally 12 months straight and you're gonna hit 10K a month. No, that's not the fucking case, right? You might think that's the case, but in reality, it's not, because I've actually seen this multiple times. For example, Marco, Keenan, I can literally name off over a dozen other examples right now of my case studies. I don't want to sell you guys hard on my mentoring, but that's just what I've seen, right? These guys will go monk mode, join courses for 12 months, and then start networking in my community and my network, and also having me as a mentor, and then literally fucking explode. That's why it just works, right? Another example of me in Dubai, or just on yachts and networking with other guys. For example, this is my YouTube coach, actually, so I'm actually learning a lot from him. Other guys as well, just I've actually hosted a few dinners as well in Dubai, and the more that you could like learn from these people and talk to them and just interact with guys who are doing like millions of dollars a month or 500K a month or 200K per month, whatever it is, that's going to help you guys so much, right? Same as my other mentees as well. They actually pulled up to Dubai and they started making a lot more money after they actually met me. And this is also another example of random examples of me doing other networking stuff. But more importantly, let me actually go to actually what's going on with here. So this was actually in Thailand, and a bunch of the guys are just meeting up and they actually started living together out of the mentorship network. You can make, also by the way, you can make all the money you want in SMA and all this stuff, but if you're just lonely and don't have anyone to have fun with, it's gonna be a miserable life, right? Some of you guys might think it's fun, but at least me personally, the reason I started my SMA and dropped the university was because I wanted to travel the world, hang out with guys in SMA as well, and that's actually exactly what I did. Another example here is like, this is literally what happened after the climb retreat. After the climb retreat, they started hitting 7.5K days, and also after they pulled up to Dubai again, Zeke almost hit a 7K day, Marco 7K day as well, and a bunch of other examples here. That's kind of the secret to actually scaling your SMA. Like I said, and I'm actually going to go into how to do this right now, and also if you don't keep on watching, you're just going to waste time even more because you don't even know how to do this. So how do you actually do this? How do you do this in the first place? So actually how you network is you need to get into these rooms and get into these communities, these networks, these mentorships of guys who are doing numbers 5 times yours, right? For example, if you're doing 3K a month right now, which is majority of my clients who come in, they literally scale from 3K months to 10K month, usually in the first few weeks, because it's the type of energy that they're actually put in, right? If you're just talking to guys who are doing 10K month, 20K month all fucking day, they tell you all the secrets, all the methods, all the mindsets you actually need to scale, you're obviously gonna fucking scale, right? Compared to you just staying in a room all day, not talking to anyone, not getting any mentors or whatever it is, you're just going to waste your time, right? I've literally tried this, guys. Trust me, I've literally tried this. I've also seen guys try this, right? For example, Marco, he was literally, like I said, he was in it for a year, right? He was in a course for a year, the exact same one that I joined as well, and didn't get any results, right? Because he was doing this monk mode, oh, I'm just gonna work hard, do all this stuff, right? In reality, it didn't actually work out too well, because after 12 months, he was still at 0. And then he obviously started to network with people in my network, in my mentorship, and then he fucking scaled, right? And then we actually pulled up to Dubai after the climb retreat, and now we actually filmed a client interview with him in McLaren, which is pretty cool, with a bunch of other mentees there as well. And now I literally have like 6 mentees who are all living together, right? So I have Jordy, Owen, Zeke, Marco, Kiwa, and Keenan, who are all living in a Dubai penthouse all together in Dubai, and they're all making above like 20, 30K, 50K, 60K, 70K a month. That's the secret. And it's like, yeah, Marco was literally at 5K a month like 2 months ago or whatever it was, like 40 days ago. I don't even know the exact days, but just because he made that shift by talking to people and actually hanging out with people in the right rooms, then that's exactly when he scaled, right? If he didn't do that, if he didn't go on the Greece trip, he would probably still be back in his hometown right now. But now he's literally doing 32K per month, living in Dubai with all my other mentees as well, who I'm mentoring as well at the same time. And they're all living in a fucking Dubai penthouse, like living the dream life. He's like 19 years old, making so much fucking money. And it's like, that wouldn't have been possible if he didn't get a mentor, obviously, and also just like network as well. I've also got a bunch of other examples as well. I actually met the founder of Tether, and this was actually pretty cool. This is not really SMA related. I kind of want to show you guys some other examples, but also me and Martz as well, who knows Luke Belmore pretty well. Also went to dinner with Luke as well. And yeah, a bunch of other examples. I could go into dozens and dozens of more right now. There's kind of just a few more examples, but the big thing, trust me guys, is networking. So if you guys also want to network with me or any of the mentees, like Marco, even live with him in Dubai. If you're like an agency owner right now doing anywhere from like 0 to like even 5K, 7K, 8K a month, you guys need to get a network. You guys need to get a mentor to scale to the next level, which is exactly what these guys did, and then they fucking scaled. So if you guys are interested as having me as a mentor, even living with these guys or whatever it is, getting into the network of the mentees, all you have to do is just message me on Instagram. Happy to help you guys out and scale you guys up. So that's pretty much it. I love you guys a lot. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one, and just make sure you fucking network. So don't be this guy, right? You need to be this guy, okay? So that's it. I love you guys. I'm actually in Dubai right now. I'm actually gonna go on a date in a few hours, but yeah, that's kind of it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you guys. Make sure to message me on Instagram. Happy to help with you guys with any questions as well. But yeah, that's it. Happy to mentor you guys too. So cheers, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.